Let us see the next problem on the working capital operating cycle. Okay, so the problem is the following are the data of Shankar Limited taken from the accounts records. Calculate the operating cycle. So what we need to calculate is the operating cycle. Okay, they have given the items. Let us see the what all are the items. Average stock of raw materials in a year 3,60,000. So it's in rupees. Average stock of work in progress in the year 2 lakh. Average stock of the finished goods in the year 1,08,000. Average balance of the debtors 3 lakh. Average balance of the creditors 2,40,000. Okay, next average daily sales 4,000. Average daily cost of finished goods sold and factory cost 3,600. Average daily consumption of the raw material, RM here means it is raw material, so 2,400. Average credit period available to suppliers is 100 days. Okay, and also I have given you the clue that so the each amount of a 3,600 take separately for the calculation, means separately we have to take for the daily cost for the finished goods and the daily factory cost. Okay, already, so how we previously solved means, so they have given the annual period, so we converted the annual cost into our daily cost, right? But in this problem we don't have the any such the further calculation. So directly they have given the average daily basis of the all the items. You can see sales, finished goods, factory cost. Factory cost is nothing but the cost of production. Next one, the consumption of raw material, all they have given in the balancing figure. Okay, all they have given in the average figure. So and also they have given the average itself as the item specification. So that's why we won't go for the any further calculation. So directly we are going to calculate. So the raw material conversion period, work in progress conversion period. So finished goods conversion period, and lastly debtors collection period and creditors payment period. So let us solve the problem. Yes, I have wrote so how we need to calculate the figure. So that is operating cycle have the R, W, F, D and minus the creditors period, right? Similarly, I am going to take the days, and in the previous problem we calculated so R, W, F, D, so as an addition. So among us these days, so we deducted the creditors period, right? So I am also giving you the another method. So in this, so whichever you feel easy, comfortable, and you can practice that only. Okay, let me solve the first one, that is the conversion of raw material period. Okay, so here I wrote that is R equals to, so average cost of raw material divided by average cost of raw material consumed per day. Okay, so what is raw material amount? So it is 3,60,000 divided by, so here you can see that the average daily consumption of the raw material is 2,400. The same amount, the same figure I am going to take here. So just see what is the amount. 2,400. We hold the 150 days. Okay, I will write here itself as the 150 days. Okay, so previously, so how we solved, we wrote the formula calculation, and the last one, so we have the one particular columns, right? So that is days. Okay, I am not going to write the directly as the 150 days. So I told you about the second method, right? So in the raw material only you can deduct the average credit period for your suppliers. Okay, so in the previous step what we have done is, so let us see the previous problem. Okay, this is the previous problem, right? So what we have done in this case, R plus W plus F plus D plus, so this all together we got the 150 days. So in this amount we have deducted the minus 30 and we got the 120, right? So this step I am going to do in this step only with the particular formula. Okay, let us see our current problem. Now you can see that, so I got the R as 150 days. So as I explained, so here only I will deduct my credit days for the suppliers. So here I will write the word, that is credit payment period to suppliers. So what is this? So we don't have any further calculation, because directly they have given the 100 days. So if they have not given this clue, so we would have calculated by using the formula. So that's why I am going to deduct these values. Okay, now I remained with the days. How many? It is 50 days. Okay, this I am going to write in case of the raw material, that is 50 days. Okay, so hope you understood this step. So this step, so the last step is taken in the raw material deductions itself. Okay, further we'll move on to the second calculation, that is work in progress conversion period. So that is, the formula is, so average cost of work in progress divided by average cost of production per day. Okay, so let us solve the numerics into the formula. So what is the work in progress? So it is 2 lakh divided by, so what is the per day consumption? You can see here the factory cost, okay, is having the 3600. Okay, let us see what will be the days. 55.5. Okay, I will round it off to the next days. So that is 56 days. 56 days. Okay, next one, let us see the finished goods. Okay, the finished goods conversion period is having the formula finished goods equals to the average cost of finished goods divided by average cost of goods sold per day. Okay, what is the finished goods amount? So it is 1,08,000 divided by the goods sold is the cost of finished goods is again 3,600. Okay, let us calculate this one. 1,08,000 divided by 3,600. So it is giving you the exact 30 days time. 30 days. And the last one we are going to calculate, that is debtors collection period. Okay, what is the formula? Debtors collection equals to, so average sundry debtors divided by average cost of goods, average cost of goods sold per day. Okay, so let us see the calculation here. So the debtors amount is 3 lakh and the sales are 4,000. 3 lakh and 4,000. Okay, so let us see 3 lakh and 4,000 is the divider. So let us see 3 lakh divided by 4,000. So we got the 75 days. So what is the days? 75 days. So all together I am going to add the R plus W plus F plus D to get the operating cycle. Okay, operating cycle equals to, so 50 plus 56 plus 30 plus 75. So I got 211 days. 211 days. Okay, so hope you understood how we calculated the operating cycle. Okay, so further we'll come up with the further more problems in the next video.